Preview. Preview.
We welcome all of the student in classes of Easy Learning Point, and simply I want to tell you that myself is N.K. Sharma, Mr. N.K. Sharma. My academic qualification is MSc with B.Ed. And it is nothing but it is simply a certificate to enter the Hall of Teachers. And I have a long experience of teaching. In a public school, as PGT, a school as PGT. I think it is my simple qualification, but I think it is not an actual qualification. My actual qualification is nothing but to reach the mind of a student, how I explain my concept of mathematics. It is a basic thing which is required. So I will try to fulfill these things. बिकॉज मेरा जो मेन एम है वो बच्चों को मैथमेटिक्स समझाना है और मैथमेटिक्स के विषय में एक अच्छा इंटरेस्ट पैदा करना है, ना कि सिर्फ पढ़ाना मेरा काम है. आई वांट टू सर्व आवर सोसाइटी. मैथमेटिक्स समटाइम इज अ वेरी टिपिकल सब्जेक्ट. Some students feels very difficulty to understand the mathematics, but it is easy for some student. Depend on the mind of the student. ये सभी के लिए मैथमेटिक्स आसान नहीं होता और सबके लिए मैथमेटिक्स मुश्किल नहीं होता. इसमें हम बहुत सारी चीज़ें पढ़ते हैं. हम इसके अंदर इंटीजर्स पढ़ते हैं, हम इसके अंदर कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर पढ़ते हैं, हम इसके अंदर रेशनल नंबर पढ़ते हैं. मतलब इतनी सारी चीज़ें हम इसके अंदर पढ़ते हैं, तो इट हैज़ एन वेरी वास्ट इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट मैथमेटिक्स. सभी सब्जेक्ट की तरह से इसकी भी अपनी बहुत सारी रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं. So today I want to discuss about the complex number. Complex number means number consist of typical things which you have not studied in previous classes. It is different, so it is called a complex number. इसमें बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती हैं. इसमें एडिशन भी होता है, इसमें सब्सट्रैक्शन भी होता है, लेकिन इसमें एक वर्ड आता है रूट. तो रूट जो है वो थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो जाता है बच्चों के लिए. सपोज अब इफ़ आई राइट डाउन 4, सो व्हाट इज़ द रूट ऑफ दिस इज़ 4. बट इफ़ आई राइट डाउन -4, so its answer is not -2. This is wrong. So here is another number generate. This is called complex number. So how I can be sort out our problem? So this can be write down as minus 1 into minus 4, and this can be write down as minus 1 is separately, and this is root 4. So this can be write down as I, and this can be write down as 2. The whole number can be write down as 2. So what is I represent? I represent here iota. This value is I, so this is called iota. So it is called complex. इसमें जनरल मैथमेटिक्स भी यूज होता है और ये भी यूज होता है. So this is nothing but this is your simply a complex number. It is now it will become very easy for all of you. अब आप लोगों के लिए बहुत आसान बन गया. आपको ये प्रॉपर्टी बहुत अच्छे से याद रखनी है. Now, if I say I is equal to minus 1, but if I write down this is I square, what you will say? This is minus 1. If I say this is I cube, so I will be write down in terms of square first. So this is called minus 1, this is called I. So this is called I. If I say I4, so I will be converted into square. This is 2. जैसे 4 है, 4 को अगर हम 2 से डिवाइड करते हैं तो 2 2 जा 4, that is 2. This is 0. So here write down is this. This is equal to square. If it is even and this is negative, so I will be write down it plus. If I write down it is I5, so I can write down, I will divide it 5 by 2 first. This is 2 2 ja 4, so 1 is remain. So this can be write down as I to the power square to the power 2 into I, but minus 1 ka square into I, this is 1 into I, this is I, right? Similarly, if I say I to the power 6, so I can write down I to the power 3. This is minus 1 to the power 3. This is odd power, so I will write down it is equal to the 1. So this is nothing but it is a simply complex number. So I will sort out our problem here. So if I write down I to the power 230, yeah 23, so how I can solve our problem? This is 23, this is 2 1 ja 2, this is 1 3, 2 6 ja 12, this is 1 is remain, so it will, this is 2 1 ja 2 and this is 1, so 2 6 ja no, this is wrong, it is 11. It is 11. So this can be write down as I to the power 2 into 11 into minus 1. This can be write down as I to the power 11 into I. This is minus 1. This is I. This can be write down as I. Right? I think there is no problem. Again, I consider the another number. This is I square. I to the power 213. Yeah, I can say this is 2 to 4. So I will write down it like this: 2 to 4. This is 2 1 are 2. This is 2. This is 2. This is 4. This is 1. So this can be write down as I square to the power 1 1 1 1 1 2. So this value is minus 1. This is, so this is even number. So this can be called as 1. So this is very simple to sort out the complex number. This is your complex number. If I say this is 1 by I square, 1 by I square, right? So there is a process. I can say this is minus 1. So this will be is equal to minus 1. This is your answer, right? This is different number. There is a certain other complications. So it is called a complex number. I try to sort out a problem from book. Suppose I write down a question here. I to the power 19, I to the power 19, this is question 1. So I will write down it I to the power. So this is 9 and this can be write down as this. So this can be write down as 9 and this is I. This can be odd power, so I will write down it I. So your answer will be minus I. So this is the basic answer for it. Now I consider another question. This is question number 2. This is minus 1 to the power 30. So first of all, I will write down it. Its value is I. इसकी value I आएगी and this value is 30, right? So this can be write down as I 30. So I can write down I to the power 2. This is 15. Its value is minus 1. Its power is this. So this is odd power. If odd power, the sign will be negative. So I think आप सब लोगों को ये क्लियर हो रहा होगा. It is not so typical as you feel. It is very simple. So many other questions I can try here. And then they see question number I1 plus I to the power 20 plus I to the power 30 plus I to the power 40. So 10. This is 10. This is 20 and this is 30. There is a two-way. Either it's sort out separately. Suppose I to the power 10. So I can write down it I square to the power 5. This is minus 1. This is 5. So I write down है, या आप इसको यहीं पे सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. दिस इज आई स्क्वायर की पावर 5. दिस इज आई स्क्वायर की पावर 10. दिस इज आई स्क्वायर टू द पावर 15. दोनों तरीके, या तो आप सेपरेटली सॉल्व करके यहाँ पर रख दें या यहीं पर आप इसको solve कर दें. This is -1, this is 5, this is -1, this is 10, this is -1, this is 15. This is called 1, this is odd power, this is -1, this is even power, so this will be plus, this is odd power, this will be minus out, so it will be cancel out. So here is -1. So these are nothing but there is a lot of question. I will do it again when I will sort out in another way. Right? So this is a general complex number. Now on to come how our problem can be solved, how we can represent a complex number. So this is called representation. Representation. Right? So Z number can be denoted by Z. Generally हम Z से denote करते हैं इसको. So Z is a complex number. It can be write down as A plus BI. So here is A is a real part and B is here real part, imaginary part. Imaginary part. It means it is a representation of complex number. इसका मतलब ये है कि कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर में दो हिस्से होते हैं, एक रियल पार्ट कहलाता है और एक इमेजिनरी पार्ट कहलाता है. Now see how we sort out our problem. Suppose here is a Z. Z is written here 3 plus 4i. So 3 is called real part, and 4 is called imaginary part. राइट. तो इसके अंदर भी ऐसे ही एडिशन और मल्टीप्लिकेशन होते हैं. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई एम इंटरेस्टेड टू डिस्कस द एडिशन. So there is also a property. First property of complex number. This is called addition. Another property is subtraction. Another property is multiplication. And another property is division. It is also known as multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. Right? So first of all, I am interested to discuss the addition of complex number. So in addition, suppose z1 is equal to 2 plus 3i and z2 is equal to minus 1 plus 2i. If I say z1 plus z2 means in दोनों को add करो, so you will write down another complex number. This is z. Now you will write down a 2 plus 3i. Then you will be write down here is minus 1. This is 2i. Right? So this can be write down as 2 plus 3i minus 1. This is plus 2i. So this is 2, this is minus 1, the remaining is 1. This is 3i, this is 2i, so I can write down this is 5i. So this is your complete complex number. ये आपका क्या हो गया? एक complete complex number. So this is your simply addition of a complete addition of one complex number. One more question I can discuss here. Suppose if I say z1 is equal to minus 3 plus 4i and z2 is equal to 3 minus 5i. So this can be write down as z1 plus z2. This is equal to z. So I will be write down here this is equal to 4i plus this will be write down as minus 5i. I will open the bracket minus plus 4i. This is plus 3 minus 5i. हमेशा जो रियल पार्ट होगा वो रियल पार्ट के साथ जुड़ेगा. So it will be 0. And imaginary part किसके साथ रहेगा? Imaginary के. So this is minus I, but real part is 0. तो जब आप एक कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर लिखते हैं तो उसको फुल फॉर्म में लिखते हैं, ऐसे नहीं कि आप उसको किसी भी तरीके से नहीं. हाँ, पूरी फॉर्म में लिखना ज़रूरी होता है, वरना एग्जामिनर आपके मार्क्स काट सकता है. सो बी केयरफुल, write down it properly. So now another is called subtraction. So it means the addition, how we can add the number. In addition, and z1 is equal to suppose a plus bi and z2 is equal to di. There are two numbers. So what will be the z1 plus z2? हम क्या करते हैं? रियल पार्ट को रियल से जोड़ देते हैं. तो अब हमारा ये एक डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला बन गया. इमेजिनरी को इमेजिनरी से जोड़ देते हैं. राइट? सो दिस इज बिकम अ फॉर्मूला. This is the basic formula. I can sort out our problem like this. अब हम क्या है इसको, ऐसे ज़रूरी नहीं होता कि हम सारी चीज़ों को पहले खोलें और फिर उसको निकालने की कोशिश करें. हम डायरेक्ट फार्मूले से भी अपनी प्रॉब्लम को निकाल सकते हैं. राइट? सो दिस इज कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर्स. फर्स्ट property, this is what called addition. Now I want to come on second property. Second property of complex number is called subtraction. Subtraction यानी कि इसको माइनस करना. वैसे ही सेम होता है. सपोज z1 is equal to minus 3 plus 2i and z2 is equal to plus 2 minus 5i. This is the complex number. I want to subtract it. So I will be write down here like this. This is minus. So the resultant will become z. I will put their value in bracket. हम सभी values को bracket में लिख देंगे. So here is a minus sign. So I will put a minus sign is there. This is minus. This is 5. This is minus. Now I will be ओपन ब्रैकेट. जब हम कहते हैं कि ओपन द ब्रैकेट, इसका मतलब आपको थोड़ा सा अपना कंसंट्रेशन बढ़ाना होता है. अगर पॉजिटिव होता है यहाँ पर तो आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती, एज इट इज लिख देते हैं. लेकिन अगर नेगेटिव होता है तब ये समस्या पैदा करता है. here is minus, here is plus. When you will multiply minus by plus, this is what called minus. This is minus, this is minus. If I will be multiplied minus by minus, so this will become plus. As you know, you have studied in previous classes well. Now this is minus 3, this is minus 3. तो मालूम है आपको ये ऐड हो जाएगा और साइन क्या आएगा, माइनस का आएगा. ये प्लस है, ये प्लस है, तो दिस विल बिकम 7i. तो आपका नंबर क्या बन गया? व्हाट इज दिस कॉल्ड? दिस इज कॉल्ड सिंपली subtraction. One more question I tried to do. एक और क्वेश्चन मैं आप लोगों को कोशिश करके दिखाता हूँ. Suppose here is a number. This is z1 is equal to minus 7 plus 2i and z2 is equal to plus 3 minus 4i. I want to subtract z1 minus z2, that is equal to z. तो I will be write down the whole thing is in bracket. आपको प्रॉपर यूज़ आना चाहिए ब्रैकेट्स का. अगर आप ब्रैकेट्स का यूज़ नहीं जानते तो इसमें गलती हो सकती है, और ज़रा सी गलती आपके पूरे आंसर को प्रभावित करती है. नाउ here is a plus, so no problem. Immediately बिना किसी घबराहट के आप लिख दीजिए. बट हेयर इज ए साइन माइनस, तो चेंज द इनर साइन. यहाँ पर प्लस था, इसको माइनस कर दीजिए. राइट. नाउ दिस इज माइनस, दिस इज माइनस, सो दिस कैन बी राइट डाउन एज minus 10. दिस इज प्लस, दिस कैन बी राइट डाउन एज 6i. दिस इज z. Right? So now this is your simply subtraction. So it means here is a formula generated. If there is a two number, one is called z1, this is called a plus bi, and this is another number, z2 is equal to c plus di. So I can write down directly also z1 minus z2, that is z. तो हम क्या करेंगे, सिंपली इसको इसमें से माइनस कर दो, a माइनस सी, और इसको इसमें से माइनस कर दो, पुट अ साइन ऑफ प्लस. दिस इज डी. डायरेक्टली I can use also this formula. It will become easy for you. Right? So here is another property. This is called multiplication. This is what called multiplication. Right? So how will be multiplied? This is your z number. This is 2 plus 3i, and this is z2. This is minus 1 plus 2i. I want to multiply it, so I will be write down Z1, Z2. So this is what called 2 plus 3i multiplied by minus 1. Now I will use here simple algebra. अब हम इसमें simple algebra use करेंगे. आप 2 को -1 से मल्टीप्लाइड करेंगे तो you will be write down as -1 plus 3i. आप 3i से किसको मल्टीप्लाइड करोगे? इस पूरे नंबर को मल्टीप्लाइड करोगे तो वही सिंपली जो आप अलजेब्रा में यूज़ करते थे वही यहाँ पर यूज करोगे. सो दिस विल बिकम -2i. दिस विल बी multiplied by 6i. This will be multiplied by this. This is minus 3i. This will be multiplied by this. This is 6, but this is I squared. Right? So, what will be the result? I think there is some mistake. No mistake is there. So, this is, I can write down, this is minus 2i, this is 6, this is 5. So, this can be write down as I. But this can be write down as minus 1. So, this can be write down as minus 6i. So, this is Z1, this is Z2. So, what will be the result here is this. I think there is no problem for all of you. This is what called simple multiplication. Now try to do more questions related to it, related to the multiplication. This is minus 1 plus 3i and this is 4 minus 5i. I want to multiply it Z1, Z2, so I will be write down minus 1 plus 3i here. Here I will write down minus 5i. Right? अब हम इसमें सिंपल जो आपका जनरल अलजेब्रा है उसे यूज़ करेंगे. फिर हम इसमें कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर को पहले आप -1 को किससे मल्टीप्लाइड करोगे? इस पूरे नंबर से. सो यू विल राइट डाउन इन दिस. फिर आप इस नंबर को विद साइन 3i मल्टीप्लाइड करोगे तो आप इसको लिखोगे 5i. ठीक है? So this will be multiplied with this is 4. This will be multiplied by this is 5i. Right? Now simply I can say this is multiplied by 3i. This is minus 15i square. Okay? So this can be write down as minus 4. This is what called is equal to I and this is minus 15. But I square value is always equal to minus 1. तो ये प्लस हो जाएगा और ये 15. Now this is your complex number. This is minus, this is, so this is how much is 11. This is 8i. So this is Z1, Z2. This is nothing but it is simply your multiplication. Right? So this is what called multiplication. ये आपका क्या हो गया? Multiplication हो गया. तो this is the another basic property यानी कि third property. फिर इसके बाद जो आपकी नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी है, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दिस इज कॉल्ड डिवीजन. लेकिन इसका जो पॉपुलर नेम है कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर में, इसको हम मल्टीप्लीकेटिव इनवर्स बोलते हैं, मल्टीप्लीकेटिव इनवर्स। ठीक है, तो मल्टीप्लीकेटिव इनवर्स का मतलब होता है जैसे ये z लिखा हुआ है आपका, तो a प्लस बी आई हम लिख देते हैं। तो अब हमें इसको डिवाइड करना है सपोज, तो हम इसको सिंपली लिखते हैं 1 प्लस a प्लस बी आई। फिर जो भी यहाँ पर साइन होता है उसके हम रेसिप्रोकल साइन से इसको मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं। तो दिस इज वन ब्रैकेट, सो आई मल्टीप्लाइड इट बाय दिस, सो दिस इज रिमेन सेम, दिस इज माइनस a माइनस बी आई, दिस इज a प्लस बी। एक फॉर्मूला आपने पढ़ा होगा 10th और 9th क्लास में, दिस इज formula of a minus b, a plus b, this is equal to a minus b square. So here you can write down a square minus b square I square. This formula can be write down as, this is I think is a positive, this is a square, but value of I square is minus, so it will become plus, this is b square. So this whole number can be represented as a upon a square plus b square plus b upon a square plus b square I, right? So this will become a formula how I will be sort out our problem C. Now see another important question related to it. Suppose a number is given here z, and I ask you to find out its multiplicative inverse. Find multiplicative inverse, multiplicative inverse so I will write down, this is like this, this is 4i, I multiplied it 3 minus 4i, this is in bracket, this is 4i, also use, so you should have properly used brackets. आपको brackets बहुत अच्छे से use करने चाहिए. It is a good habit in mathematics. So what will this become? This is become 3 square and this is become 4i square. So this can be minus 4i upon, this is become 9, this is become 16i square. बट हमें मालूम है i square किसके बराबर होता है. So I can say this is minus 4i upon 9 plus 16. This is minus 4i upon 25. So this can be write down as this is 3 by 25 and this is minus 4 by 25i, right? So this is nothing but is a simply multiplicative inverse. This part is called real part and this part is called imaginary part. This is what called real part, and what is this called is called imaginary part. Okay, so I think it is not a great problem for all of you. So these are the certain property and the important property of mathematic complex number. Now I want to also discuss one more property. वैसे तो बहुत सारी प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, धीरे धीरे आती चली जाएंगी, लेकिन जो मेन है पहले बेसिक्स वो बताते हैं. नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी इज कॉन्जुगेट नंबर. कॉन्जुगेट नंबर of a complex number, of a complex number. Suppose here is z is written, so this is a plus bi. If I ask you to find out its conjugate number, find out its conjugate number, so what I did here only, I will write down like this z, and real part will remain same. So there will be no change. There will be no change, but the sign of the imaginary part is changed like this. If somewhere is write down z is equal to 2 minus 3i, so what will be the conjugate? The conjugate will be 3i. If somewhere is written z is equal to minus 7i plus 2i, so what will be the conjugate? 7 will remain same. There will be no change. There will be no change, but the sign of imaginary part will be changed. Right? This is also the main property of a complex number. Now I try to sort out certain problem related to it. So it means these properties are used most probably in a complex number. तो सारी properties इसमें यूज होती हैं, लेकिन मेन जो इसके अंदर फॉर्मूला है वो यही बनता है, आई स्क्वायर इज 1. दिस इज द बेसिक एंड फंडामेंटल फॉर्मूला ऑफ complex number. Now see some problem related to it. मल्टीप्लिकेटिव इनवर्स से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन ट्राई करते हैं अब हम थोड़े से. जैसे आपको यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है 3 + 2i अपॉन 1 - 2i इज रिटन. वो कहता है कि इसको सॉल्व करो. क्या कहता है एग्जामिनर कि सॉल्व इट. तो हम इसके नीचे वाले नंबर पर फोकस करेंगे, ऊपर वाले नंबर से हमें कोई मतलब नहीं होगा. तो इट मीन्स लेट इट बी रिमेन सेम. इसको हम एज इट इज रखेंगे. नीचे क्या है 1 - 2i. आई विल फाइंड आउट इट्स मल्टीप्लिकेटिव इनवर्स, यानी कि इसके रिवर्स साइन से हम मल्टीप्लाइड कर देंगे. दिस इज 1 + 2i. राइट. तो फर्स्ट आई राइट डाउन बिलो. नीचे वाला मैं लिख देता हूँ. नीचे वाला क्या हो गया, हमारे पास फॉर्मूला हो गया 1² - 2i का स्क्वायर. अब इसको क्या करना पड़ेगा, इसको सिंपली मल्टीप्लाइड करना पड़ेगा. 3 दिस इज +6i, दिस इज +2i, दिस इज +4i². right? Now, how will we sort out? This is 3, this is 3, this is 2 plus 6 is 8, so this is 8i, and this is minus 4 because I square is equal to minus 1. Now here will be 1 square as it is 1, here will be plus 4. Now I will be sort out it. This is, I think, is 8i, this is minus, this is plus, this is 1, this is plus, this is 8i, and this is 5. So this will become minus 1 by 5, this will become I. So this part is called real part. This is what called real part, and this is called imaginary part. Imaginary part. Right? This is nothing but is a very simple and very basic problem related to it. I think all of you are able to understand all these things, so it is not so difficult. Now I want to discuss some other problem related to it. Suppose this is 5 plus root 2i is there, and another thing is written here, suppose 1 minus root 2i. I want to sort out it. तो ऊपर वाली तो हम एज इट इज लिख ही रहने देंगे, और नीचे वाले के मल्टीप्लिकेटिव इन्वर्स कर देंगे इसको. यूज ब्रैकेट प्लस root 2i, that is 1 plus 2i. So this can be write down as, इसको लिखना है पहले, तो हम क्या लिख देंगे इसको, रूट 2 i का स्क्वायर. now multiplied it, this is 5, this will be multiplied by 5 root 2i, this is multiplied by 2i, this is also root 2, this will be multiplied by 2, and this is I square. So this can be write down as, this is root 2, so this is 5 root 2 and this is root 2. I think it can be write down as 6i. This can be multiplied by this is tan root 2, and this is minus I square. This can be write down as plus 2i square, right? It will be plus, so I will be cancelled out. So this can be write down as z is equal to 5 plus 6 root 2i minus 10 root 2, and this can be write down as 3, right? So this will remain, no addition with this is a different number, so I can say this is 5 10 root 2, this is 6 root 2i upon 3. So this is nothing but is a very basic thing, right? So how I will write down it, this number can be written as minus 10 root 2 by 3, and this is 6 √2/3 I 3 से 3 कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तो आप इसको लिख सकते हैं z इज इक्वल टू 5 माइनस 2√2/3. So this is what called real part. This is what called real part, and this is what called imaginary part. So आप लोगों को समझ में आया होगा, this is a complex number and I think it is not